Slaughterhouse-Five. Isn't that an awful name? Yeah, it's a great book. Slaughterhouse-Five. Yeah, it's a classic. Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. I do truly appreciate it. I am here directly from Tralfamadore. I've become unstuck in time and I've been going back and forth and in and out. So it goes. I've got a book in the mailbox and it gots to come out. I got to get that mother out. I can't wait for this one. I've been stoked, tickled to death to unbox Suntup Edition's numbered edition of Kurt Vonnegut's Slaughterhouse-Five. This one looks too sweet. It looks so great for what it is, and high quality stuff. I couldn't wait to mash them buttons when this numbered edition was available. I did. I bought it. Suntup got it built, made, shipped, and it took the long... Whoa! Took the long road home. I didn't just drop it. I didn't just drop the book. You didn't see that. It took the long way home. And this book was shipped from wherever, Bell Garden, California. Where was it shipped from? Where was it shipped from? It was shipped from Quail Hill Parkway in Irvine, California. And it went to Jacksonville, and then it went down south to Opelika, and then it went to Opelika again, and then it went back to Jacksonville, and then it went to Tampa, and then it showed up in Brooksville in my local post office branch, and now it's here at my house. I opened it up, tried to open it up, and then boom, dropped it on the floor. And I just wanted to do that to show you how well Suntup Editions packages these books. They package these books to prepare for war, a nuclear attack, or a guy who doesn't like his books being messed up, but still drops them. Anyway, thick foam covering the top. Let's show you around the edges. See, I just dropped it on the end, and look, it's wrapped in foam all the way around. Let's see here. Suntup Edition sends bookmarks with their books, and we have 2 bookmarks here. Let's see. Slaughterhouse-Five, The Children's Crusade, A Duty Dance with Death by Kurt Vonnegut. Frontispiece by Edith Vonnegut. Introduction by Jess Walter. Illustrated by Julian de Narvaez. And we got 2 separate bookmarks. They do look cool. And I do have already the artist edition. So I've got these 2 bookmarks already that came with that one. But they are cool. One of the neat things that Suntup Editions does with their books, it gives them a little bit of additional sweetness. Now, the book itself, let me get it out of this very fortunately present foam. There's what my book sits in while it's en route, making the long journeys from California to Florida, up and down the state of Florida, and then finally in my box and at my house, wrapped in a plastic bag. Let me pop the tape, open the bag, because books don't belong in bags. They belong in bags until they get to my house. Then once they're here, I gotta get it out. I gotta take it out and take a sweet look. And I'm sorry, pardon me. I am admiring this amazing beauty here. So please just give me a moment of privacy. Please respect my privacy while I admire this beautiful, beautiful book from Suntup Editions. We have a slipcase that's cloth bound, cloth covered, excellent, a paper wrapper or a paper label that wraps around the front, back, and side, whatever, side, back, other side, how's that go? A nice little trademark sketch of Kurt Vonnegut, a caricature of sorts, and that's just amazing. Look at it that way. That text, that font, it looks so good. And that's raised. That's paper that's raised on the cloth-covered slipcase. So for those of you who like to display your books backwards, that's what you're going to see, man. Woman, whomever, that's what you're going to see. And it's going to look so good. I do truly like the beauty of this slipcase. Now, I'm going to take it out of the slipcase because I'm mesmerized. Leather bound books just do it to me. And looking at this quarter leather bound, beautiful edition, that gold foil stamped, that's embossed. I don't know if you can see it. It's embossed. It's sunk into the leather, and it is excellent looking. And then you can see here how they treat it. Amazing. This is classic quality leather. I love that kind of stuff. I don't know what you call it. It's like a string wrapped around the leather and formed it in a way. And wow, just check that out. Check it out, man. Just amazing stuff. I really dig this edition. It is nice. Quarter leather. Well, it looks more. That leather goes pretty far across. I think they call it quarter leather bound, but I don't know. It goes pretty far across, a whole lot more than you got that cloth cover on the boards there, and then this paper label on the front. Can you read that? So it goes on the bomb. If you're not familiar with the story of Slaughterhouse-Five, what's keeping you? Go read that book. I've read it twice now. I read it twice and I still feel like I need to read it thrice and twice or four, whatever 4 times is. I need to read it more. It feels like a book that is a little bit elusive, like you can almost grab hold of it and you can feel the wind off of it as you grab it. It's gone. Gone. But so many memorable lines, memorable moments for Billy Pilgrim as he goes on his journey, becomes unstuck in time, moves back and forth and in and out of his own life through the different events, from planet to planet, from time to time, place to place, continent to continent. A phenomenal story. I will read it again. I've read it twice, like I said, maybe 20 years apart, almost 20 years apart. And it'll be on the list for something else I need to read. It's not a very long book, but this is a pretty thick edition. Not super thick, but pretty thick. And some of that comes from, I'm sure, the paper that's used. It's printed on cotton paper and it's printed letterpress, and it feels amazing. As I touch this text, it is so deep, so bold. It feels so nice. Just, you may be able to see it. I doubt it. You may be able to see it, but it feels so nice, so amazing to touch that paper, to touch the typeset. It was printed, like I said, letterpress on a Heidelberg press. And I don't know what a Heidelberg press is, but I do know that when you buy the highest quality of books, a lot of times they'll talk about a Heidelberg press. And I'm just what I got in my hands is worth the money that I spent. I don't got to go any farther. But wait, there's more. I talked about the leather on the spine. It is goatskin leather, and it feels nice. This doesn't feel like the typical $100, $150 leather-bound book that you might get from some publishers who I like. I'm not going to badmouth them. But this leather feels different. This feels like something else, something special. It's soft, but it's not soft. You can kind of feel that goat skin leather. It's very nice, very worthwhile. And then this cotton cloth covered boards. It's all just great. The solid colored end pages. I want to flip here a little bit. And I think I might have already shown you this frontispiece art from Edith Vonnegut. I love that picture. I love that image. And let's go a little farther. Let's go to the back. I want to see my signature page. Suntup typically, almost always, puts the signature page in the back of their books. So we go straight on to the back. And this is copy number 37. For a while I had rights to the number 37. Then I said, I'll take a break from my numbered edition books. Take a break, wait a little while, and then jump back in down the road when the time is right. Well, I waited exactly 1 month before I couldn't resist anymore. I said, I got to get on. So I bought back in and ended up with number 16 for currently, or the rights that I hold. But this book is copy number 37 of 350 numbered copies, signed by Edith Vonnegut, Jess Walter, and Julien de Narvaez. And next I want to take a look at the rest of the artwork in this book. It is so nice. I wish you had a chance to feel this book. Not mine, somebody else's copy. My copy is for me now. It's been through enough hands already. Now it's mine until it's no longer mine, or until somebody breaks in here and fiddles with my stuff when they're not supposed to. But I feel like I'm missing something here. One of the neat things, the spine, how that is so rounded, the other side of the pages naturally are going to be shaped the same way, but it makes it a little less convenient to flip through the pages to try to find the illustrations to show people on a video. But these are the problems that I go through. So there are 6 full page color illustrations, as well as 10, I think they call these pen and ink vignettes on the chapter dividers. Each one has a different one. Very similar, 2 pieces of artwork, and they're very similar. Not the same, but very similar. Let's flip on. There we go. I got a feeling that we're getting ready to go to Tralfamadore and enjoy what that be like. Tralfamadorians live their whole lives all at once. They see everything all at once. So when somebody dies, it's really no big deal. It's just one of the steps that they're going through. So it goes. This artwork is phenomenal. And I showed you on the artist edition, I tried to show you a lot of the pen and ink drawings on each chapter divider, stuff like that. But there's so many of them, it's hard to catch them all while I'm just flipping through here. Trying to do this in a timely manner, like always. But I don't want to miss a thing. Man, I'm excited about this edition. I'm sick of saying favorites. Which one's my favorite? Which one do I like the best? For what reasons? The problem is, cover your eyes, darling. The problem is I have so many favorites for so many reasons. And oftentimes my favorite is based on what I'm thinking about at the time, or what's in my hands at the time. But in terms of quality and how nice it is, the materials, the construction, the book, the author, all that kind of stuff, this has got to be one of the better editions from Suntup Editions. They hit a home run for those of you who watch football. They've scored a touchdown for all of you racing fans and all that stuff. Anyway, I'm very pleased, extremely pleased. This one is a keeper, man. This one stays in the collection. That's a heavy slipcase. I just picked it up. I don't know if I can show you. And I don't even know for sure what it is. But when I rub the inside past that lip, it almost feels like felt in there. That area back there. Feels like a nice place for a book to live. Beautiful, excellent. Very happy with what I got. I'm sure I'm missing something, but I can think of no more lies to tell. Thank you for your time. I do truly appreciate it. C'est la vie, baby. C'est la vie, baby. C'est la vie, baby. Doo-doo.